These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Happening today, Phoenix City leaders will meet to discuss reforms the city is trying to make after that scathing federal report in June that found a long list of civil rights violations by Phoenix police officers. While the city has adopted several new policies as a result of that report, they have yet to agree to a consent decree with the Department of Justice. ABC15 does have a team heading to today's meeting. We'll let you know what happens there. And ABC15 is also tracking the latest developments surrounding a potential TikTok ban in the United States. It's currently set to go into effect next month, but the social media company is fighting back here. TikTok has asked a federal appeals court to put the ban on hold until the Supreme Court can review the case. Here in Arizona, local creators and digital marketing agencies are concerned this might actually be the end of the social media giant, along with the impact their videos have on boosting customer traffic for restaurants and shops around the valley.
As far as the agency goes, we have a lot of big TikTok creators that drive a lot of traffic for our restaurants, our local bars, and TikTok loves that style of content. So this is going to be huge and a huge drop off for sure.
And Melissa's advice to business owners and creators: if you do have content on TikTok, download it and repurpose it for other social media platforms. In today's all-new Operation Safe Roads report, a new study showing the true costs of car crashes in Arizona. The advocates for highway and auto safety tell our Adam Klepp Arizonans are not only paying an emotional toll for wrecks, but it's costing the state a lot of money too.
Accounting for economic loss, property damage, medical expenses, and more, a new study found crashes on Arizona roads cost the state nearly $6 billion a year.
And so for each Arizonian, the cost amounts to about $817 a year.
While the cost of cars, lost wages, and hospital trips can be calculated, the value of a human life is priceless, and there's troubling trends on Arizona's roads.
Unfortunately, Arizona's overall fatality numbers have been going up at a time when nationally the numbers actually have been decreasing slightly.
2022 and 2023, the last full years of data, have been the two deadliest years on Arizona roads in history, with over 2,600 deaths.
Half of all fatalities in the country are people who haven't buckled up.
One of the recommendations Kathy Chase makes to Arizona in the report is to make not wearing your seatbelt a primary traffic violation. Currently in Arizona, it's a secondary violation, meaning drivers can only get tickets for not being buckled up if they've also committed a primary violation like speeding.
It's also the wrong message to be sending to people in Arizona. It's saying that it's not that important to wear a seatbelt. You should, but you kind of don't have to.
Other recommendations from the study include implementing a motorcycle helmet law and requiring children to sit in the back seat through age 12. The annual Roadmap to Safety report can be seen on ABC15.com. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads, I'm Adam Klepp.
Okay, Hoops fans, get excited. Preparations, they are already underway for Phoenix to host the 2026 Women's Final Four, and the official logo being unveiled on Monday with some Arizona flair. The games will be played at the Footprint Center on April 3rd and 5th of 2026. This year's Women's Final Four was the most watched in sports history.
It's going to be a cooler day today thanks to that cold front that rolled through the state yesterday and early this morning. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We're starting off with temperatures at 8 o'clock below 50 degrees here in the valley under breezy conditions too. By midday, forecasting temperatures to warm up slowly into the lower 60s and highs only reaching 67 degrees, which is actually our average for the middle part of December. Northern Arizona today, highs staying in the 30s there in Flagstaff, Window Rock too, along with Heber and Sholo, with temperatures throughout the lower deserts in the 60s, with overnight lows tonight dropping well below freezing up to the north, anywhere from 3 in Window Rock to 8 in Flagstaff. It will be close to freezing across southern Arizona, as areas like Pinal and Pima counties will be under freeze warnings through early Wednesday morning. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures back in the 70s after tomorrow, and we'll keep them in the 70s through the weekend, at least here in the valley. In the high country, colder today, obviously, with highs in the 30s, but we're back to near 50 degrees from Wednesday through much of early next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.